Hey, welcome everyone. Hope you all are doing well. I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you for watching and a big thank you to my subscribers. I'm at 73 right now, very close to my short-term goal of 100. I hope I can hit that very soon and move on to the next milestone. I'll be getting to my goals in a few minutes, but thank you again. All right, well, my name is Fred. I've been playing this game for about 8 or 9 years. I started shortly after the game released. Then I ended up stopping, creating another account, which is this one right here. Stopped a little while after that, or maybe I'd say about 3 weeks. It was less than a month. And picked it back up and have been playing every day ever since. I think this is an awesome game. I know it's not in the best shape right now. And so, some of you out there might be thinking I'm crazy, but we all still play the game. There's a lot of frustration, especially recently, but I think this is one of the best uses of the Marvel license that in games that I've ever been a part of. I mean, here it is years and years later, and we're all still playing. So that has to say something. I wanted to start a channel a few years ago. I just never got around to it, whether that was, laziness or just being nervous, not wanting to hear my voice and so forth and so on. But this year, so when 2025 hit that first week, I ended up just putting out a video and said, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And so I've been, putting out some videos ever since. You guys have been watching, and I greatly appreciate that. So I hope to keep it going. Hope to put out more content on a regular basis. It's kind of hard finding a good cadence for this, but I'm doing my best. So I just wanted to give an introduction to myself and also get into my goals for this year and for this channel. The number one goal is I would like to get into the CCP. I've been living in Realm of Legends this whole time. I enjoy it. I find it fun, ranking up champs, seeing how they do in ROL. Checking out new champs. I just have fun with it, but I would love to be able to get a hold of the test map and be able to test out, champs against bigger health pools, not necessarily having to deal with the nodes and things like that. Just basically cutting loose and seeing how these champs do. Like I said, against these larger health pools. So that is my top goal, and in order to do that, in order to even qualify to apply to the CCP, I need 10,000 views in a 30-day span and 500 subscribers. I'm very close to reaching 10,000 views since I started the channel, but of course the subscribers are a different story. So I'm at 73 as of this recording. I had a short-term goal of 100, and then I'm gonna go 250 and then 500. So I'm really hoping that I can hit that goal very soon. I would love to apply and hope to get accepted into the CCP. And that brings me to my next goal. Obviously, in order to do that, I need to grow my channel. So I just, continue to try to create content that I hope you guys enjoy. I try to base that off of some of the stuff that I enjoy watching. I try to do something different. It's hard to differentiate from other YouTubers, but a lot of guys do a great job in doing just that. So I don't know where I fit in, but the only thing I can do is keep putting out content and trying to get better, which leads me to my last goal. and that's just to learn and get better in general. Just learn more. You know, try to be more creative. Learn about the more about the editing process. Try to get better with my vocals, and just try to get better with the game in general. I would probably say I'm average at best. So it's not like you're gonna see me streaming any in-game content or anything like that. I don't want to embarrass myself like that, but just get better and continue to. I've been enjoying this. It's just been a short time, but I've been enjoying it, and I just want to enjoy it. I play the game every day, so I figured I'd give this a shot. I hope I enjoy this part of it as much as I enjoy playing the game. But I welcome you to join me in the ride, and hopefully I can be an asset to the community. So thanks again for watching. Let's get on with the account tour. Actually, before I start the tour, I'm gonna let this terrible BG's fight finish. I enjoy Okoye. She's my favorite champ right now. I try to take her in. I draft her no matter what. Anytime she pops up, and I try to take her on, against whatever fight. And I know. First off, I'm terrible at BGs. There's no getting around it. So this is a terrible fight, but I still, did okay. I mean, I won it. Again, it's an awful fight, but I'm still learning Okoye. I know she's a simple champ, but just kind of learning, what she can do against some of these more difficult champs. So anyway, I figured I'd let that one play out before I get to the account tour. All right, and here we are at the account tour 2025 Red Blood account tour. So as you can see, number of heroes, total base right now, I believe I've been in the mid 40s for a while now. No idea if I'm gonna get any higher. I guess none of that stuff even matters anyway. Prestige is over 31,000, specifically ranked up Silver Surfer just to push me over that threshold. Omega Sentinel was my top champ for a while, ranked up Shatra because of Prestige. She's an awesome champ too, so I really like her. And then Photon is my first R4. I got that because of the where I finished in the grand banquet, so happy with that. Didn't really use her too much before offensively. She was a defensive rank up when I took her to rank 3, but then when I had the choice of science rank ups, and I can get into that later, but yeah, I started using her, and of course she's great offensively, so having a blast with her right now. Here's a quick view of my relics. Now let's move on to content. We'll start off with the story. So I finished, basically I'm caught up. So finished all of book 1. And caught up with book 2 through 9.1. And on to in-game content. Now this is all over the place. I finished some stuff, but obviously I haven't 100% some of the other things. I've done the main portions. I just haven't gone in and done explored every aspect of that piece of content. For example, I haven't done Grief Incarnate. I'm going to save that for the Karina's Challenge, the Necropolis. I haven't fully explored that. I've done, the completion path, and then I've come in and done a full path for the Necropolis Karina's Challenges. And I have I have some more Karina's Challenges I have to finish. I plan on getting around to exploring Necropolis someday. I'm just not in a huge rush. It's such a slog, but again, it'll get done. I didn't do Abyss of Legends, I didn't complete that or explore that until like a year later. So who knows with Necropolis, maybe this will be longer. I don't know. I'm just trying to get through some of these Karina's Challenges, and I'll think about finishing that sometime later. I'll end up running through the normal Crucible when I am looking for some revives, which might be sooner rather than later. Alright, on to Karina's Challenges. As you can see, I still have quite a few Karina's Challenges I need to finish. Not looking forward to those at all. I will most likely finish the Necropolis Challenges before I go back to any of the CCP challenges. They didn't look fun then, and they don't look any better now. But again, I plan to getting around to doing them just for the sake of doing them. We'll see when that happens. All right, let's move on to the roster. Not sure what kind of order I'm gonna go in here, but as you can see, 1,535 champs. I know 2 stars are a challenge. To get all those, I'm missing a ton of the 2 stars. As you can see, a lot of grayed out champs in the 2 stars. I think I'm gonna end up looking at what champs I don't have instead of what I do have. Yeah, so here we go with the 1 stars, all the 1 stars. Again, missing a bunch of the 2 stars. I think I'm gonna filter by unowned. So they'll happen when they happen. Like I said, missing quite a few of those. Three stars, I can't believe I'm missing Jack. That just means I missed the whole week of Arena. I have no clue what I was doing. I must have been super busy during that time. No reason for that. 4 stars missing General. I'll get that when the Arena rolls around. Not missing any 5 stars. 6 stars is really rare champs. So here are my 6-star rank 5 champs. Have quite a few of those. We can take a look at those. I really don't use 6-star champs too often. Maybe I'll throw them in my BG's deck for whatever reason. Most recently I used the 6 stars to finish one of Karate Mike's Karina's Challenges, the one with the Avengers, but really don't use them too much. Here we are, 7-star rank 1s. Seven-star rank 2s. Some of the trophy champs. And 7-star rank 3s and my 1 rank 4. I think we're gonna take a look at these by class and just break down my thought process on why I ranked up some of these champs. Well, we'll start with science. Of course, Photon, my first rank 4. Like I said earlier, I went ahead and took her up. I just felt she was the best balance of offense and defense. I actually was considering a few. Count Nefaria, Titania, and Silk were up there. One of my alliance mates went ahead and took up Count Nefaria, so that kind of automatically eliminated him. Then Silk is, awesome at rank 3. She would be ridiculous at rank 4, but I just kind of felt like she does great where she is. Titania is another one that she was strong. She was actually second for me, but again, I went ahead and went with Photon because I thought she was the best of both worlds, offense and defense. Then the other rank 3s I have, Hulk, I think is obvious. Sentry I took up because of his ability to go into Necropolis. So I'm probably going to use him for the 10th anniversary team, having to go through complete path. I'll probably use him, do the easy path, the one starting with Titania. Jessica Jones, trophy champ, got her during the banquet, then ended up duping her with the rewards. Luke Cage, awesome buff, and Deathless She-Hulk was the MVP for my Deathless Karina challenge run. All right, let's move on to skill. Skill's been an okay class, not the best, but so I took up Korg specifically for defense. I don't do anything else with him. Silver Sable was more of a rage rank up. I got her. If it wasn't in back-to-back Titans, they were really close. Like maybe skipped one and I ended up duping her. Like I said, a rage rank up. Then I ended up liking her. I was recording some, Realm of Legends stuff with her, months ago. Really liked her. Not the fastest champ, not the best champ, but I did like her kit and had a good time with her. And now, since she's been buffed, she's just absolutely awesome. Chilled, just one of those rank ups where, she's strong offensively. Maybe can do some stuff defensively, and then I know you're looking at Misty Knight like, Fred, what are you doing? Well, when she came out as a 6-star, I enjoyed her gameplay. I enjoyed her kit. She's not all that. She's just she's probably the definition of meh. But I took her up. She was rank up because I just enjoy her. I like using her, and I still do. Maybe I'll put some videos out or a video out. But yeah, so I know she's an oddball, but that's why I took her up. And next up is Crossbones. Now, Crossbones I took up to try to force myself to get good with him. He's never been my favorite, but I've seen some awesome stuff. I've seen videos of him just doing great things, and I figured, this skill class isn't the best, so why not? I've been using them. I'm getting better with them. It's hard to maintain those Furies, but also I don't have the highest SIG level on him either. So again, I ranked him up to kind of force myself to get better with him. Atuma was a defensive rank up, but he does have some offensive uses. But he's a staple in my BG's deck. Hitmonkey was a pleasant surprise. Pulled him actually, I want to say 3 times out of the Titan. But you know what Hitmonkey does. He's a crit machine, and he can be a bit of a pain on defense as well. And of course, Bullseye, menace on defense, even though people are getting better with him. More counters, just getting more experience, but he still can be a pain. And he has some use on offense as well. as well. And then Okoye, I just got her. This statement is probably a massive hyperbole, but I think she's the best skill champ. She's just awesome. She is so fun to play. She does so much damage. Seeing what some people are doing with her in videos, how they're just locking people down in the corner and just doing massive damage, just has such a big appeal to me. She's awesome. I hope to be able to awaken her, and I would love to put more videos out on her. So that's it for skill. Now let's move on to mutant, and of course Onslaught is a given. Top defender, good on offense. I don't particularly care to use him on offense, but I have. He's good. Danny Moonstar, one of my favorites. I want to say I got her in an early access bundle. Not sure, can't remember, but I do like her. Domino is such a pain. I love her and hate her at the same time. Can't stand when I see her on defense. She does domino things, but I love her on offense, and I like putting her on defense myself. Deadpool, of course, one of the best buffs, and you could say this. Well, you can say the same thing about Mr. Sinister, but Deadpool X-Force was just a huge surprise with how good he is. So he's awesome. Dust, again, one of those defenders I can't stand. I do like to put her on defense, and offensively she's very strong. I don't use her as much, but yeah, she's good on offense as well. Dazzler is awesome. Just a good champ. Unexpected. Just did not expect her to be as good as she is. But she's awesome. That SP2 is ridiculous. Weapon X, Wolverine Weapon X, just typical, can be a pain in the butt. I think a majority of the people have a good grasp of him now, knowing how to fight him, but can still be a pain. And offensively, he's awesome. And then Mr. Sinister, again, just one of the absolute best buffs. Really looking forward to seeing somebody take him to R4 and seeing some of that gameplay. I would awaken him, of course, with an awakening gem. I think I'm going to have one. Well, I would have one if I ever get around to doing the Necropolis challenges. But yeah, I would awaken him. The only other thing is I'm not sure what I'm going to do with Gentle. If I'm going to take him up to rank 3, it's a possibility. I have him at rank 2 right now. He needs the awakening and a very high sig, though, basically sig 200, where Mr. Sinister, he doesn't need to be awakened. And even if he is, I don't, he doesn't need the high sig. So I might hold off on Gentle and use it for Mr. Sinister, but that's still up in the air. And up next is Cosmic. Silver Surfer, Prestige. I know he has his uses on offense. Just don't particularly care to use him on offense. The Serpent is the Serpent. Still one of the most annoying defenders. I actually like using them on offense, and I actually used them on offense from the beginning. He does have a ramp up, but he's awesome to use. Deathless Thanos is fun to use. I like the champs that have the combo into heavy. So he's right up my alley. I have a video out for him. Awesome. Noel is Noel. He hits hard. I don't really use him as much as I did before, but he's definitely strong. He still has a place on defense. You let him get off that SP1. Those reverse controls can still mess with you a little bit. Vox was my favorite champ until Okoye came out. Vox, from everything from his look, the aesthetic, his kit, I love the degens. Just his windscreen, of course. Just a good solid champ. Not the fastest champ, but just a good champ. Adam Warlock, he's in the same boat as for me as Crossbones was, where I ranked him up because I know he's good, but he can be finicky as well. He definitely depends on the AI. When you're on with them, you're on, and it just seems like when you're off, it's just hard to come back from. But I'm getting better with them. Now Venom is an all-timer. This guy is absolutely awesome. You can just turn your brain off, go on autopilot, tap tap, swipe tap tap, whatever combo you want to use, and destruction ensues. And he can as simple as he is, he can still be a pain in the butt on defense, because with his reach he can catch you and he will bleed you to death. But such a fun champ, so simple, so awesome, just an all-timer, just probably the best autopilot champ in the game. Just really good champ. Beta-Ray Bill, he's good. I don't spend as much time with him. When he first came out, I was using him. I wish I can awaken him, but he's definitely a good champ, and I'll probably start using him a little bit more in the future. So yeah, another hard-hitting cosmic champ. All right, Tech is up next. We have 10 rank 3s here. First up is Omega Sentinel. I didn't really care for her at first, when as a 6-star, but I got her as a 7-star. Started using her a lot more. Same thing with Infamous Iron Man. I was really hyped when he came out as a 6-star. Just didn't quite do it for me. Got him in the Titan as a 7-star. Took him up for prestige, but been using him. He's awesome. Guardian is a great champ, a good solid champ. Shocker was my favorite champ for a long while before Vox. Just love that SP2. Prowler's another one that can be difficult to use. It takes some time to get used to his rotation. He's a pain. He can be a pain on defense. I mean, I guess people got used to fighting him when they were fighting him in raids, so maybe he's not as potent as he once was, but he still can catch you off guard. Same thing with Shocker. Shocker can really catch you off guard too on defense. And then Mr. Defender himself, Red Skull, another awesome buff. He's another pain on defense and is very, very strong on offense. Jack took him up as a 6-star, rank 5, ascended. Great champ. Of course, he came out as an onslaught counter, but just a good champ in general. I think it was last BG's meta that he was the nuke of all nukes. So yeah, another great champ. Shuri, been around for a while, still very strong, very good in Necropolis. Just a very good champ. Again, people obviously learn how to fight her on defense, but she can still be a pain and kind of a hindrance. Arcade, I specifically ranked him up after his buff. I'm still getting used to playing him. Saw a lot of videos, people doing some nice things, kind of stun lock in the corner. But he can. The buff made him a tougher defender. People were getting the hang of him, but I think he's a little bit harder now as a defender. So another good solid champ. And then OG Iron Man, another great buff. I use him in raids. He is awesome in raids. He's awesome everywhere, but really does a ton of damage in raids. Another good solid champ. He can be a pain on defense just because of the regen, and of course he hits hard. So yeah, so those are my rank 3 techs. And last but certainly not least is Mystic. 11 rank 3s here. Shatra, basically prestige, plus she's a great champ. America Chavez, first rank 2 and rank 3, so maybe she'll be my next R4. Don't know. Wong, good for long form content. Can be a pain on defense as well. Kindred, defender, ranked him up as a defender. Kashala, great offensive champ. Enchantress, another defender. Still, easier to deal with, especially with certain champs like, you're talking about Luke Cage, Titania, Silk. Basically, you can take her with any champ, but, some are easier with others. But sometimes, depending on the nodes, she can still be a pain. Werewolf by Night, just a fun champ to use. Took him up. Can be a good defender. Spiral is really, really fun to use. The combos that she comes up with, the length of the combos, her animations, she was a hard, or she is a hard serpent counter. So yeah, just a fun champ to use. Then you have Isofiend, which is an even harder counter to serpent. She's okay, pretty simple to use. She's pretty good. Deathless Guillotine was my runner-up MVP in my Deathless Necropolis run. So getting her awakened and taking her up to R2, and then finally rank 3. She's just a great champ. And then Juggernaut, what can you say? He just bulldozes everything. He went through his buggy phase not too long ago, but now he's back, wrecking shop, doing a ton of damage. So another great rank 3. All right, that was the 2025 account tour for my account. If you made it this far, thank you for sticking with me. Did not think it was going to last this long, but again, thank you for sticking with me. I do appreciate it. Please like and subscribe and help me reach my goal. I don't want to say ultimate goal, but my ultimate goal to reach 500 subscribers so I can get in the CCP. Of course, I want many, many more subscribers than that. And again, thank you for sticking with me through this, and hope you check out more of my videos. So thank you again.